What's up, Taiwan? I'm Erica Liu with news from here in Taiwan and around the world. May 3rd is World Press Freedom Day, and nonprofit Reporters Without Borders, or RSF, has released its annual Press Freedom Index. The findings could have major implications for Taiwan. Sally Jensen has more.
Taiwanese reporters banned from exiting and a Taiwan-based publisher detained, all in the last month in China. Clear reminders of how the ruling Communist Party is repressing journalists. And on World Press Freedom Day, the numbers to show it. Reporters Without Borders released its 2023 index, which now ranks China alongside North Korea as the world's least safe places for journalists. It's the first time China has ranked so low. The index ranks countries based on ease of media reporting, the redder countries being where the press is at higher risk of intimidation, violence, or even death. China and Vietnam this year took the places of Iran and Eritrea, meaning the worst 3 countries for press freedom are now all in Asia.
So the world's biggest jailer of journalists, China, is down again in our index, while Vietnam has really seen a hunt of independent reporters and commentators.
They stand in stark contrast to nearby Taiwan, whose press freedom continues to rank highly in the region. But the downgrading of its neighbour China signals the ever-growing threat to Taiwan's media landscape. Taiwanese people already have one of the lowest levels of trust in their media amongst democracies. Only 33% trust the press, the lowest level in the Asia-Pacific region. Many in Taiwan view the media as biased and overwhelmingly in favor of specific political parties or corporations.
It's more like a self-censorship. And I've heard a story in which a media outlet was actually trying to cover a story that might be harmful to one of its biggest donors or sponsors, and so they ended up just giving up the idea to report on that issue. That's one of the possibilities that you can see how corporates can interfere in media reporting.
RSF says these structural weaknesses make Taiwan's media particularly vulnerable to disinformation attacks.
For Taiwan, of course, Taiwan has to enforce better press freedom, be a better example. Taiwan is somehow the counter-example to China's authoritarian policies.
RSF's new index once again places Taiwan as a beacon of press freedom in Asia, but with high levels of mistrust in the local media scene and China's new place as second lowest in the rankings, that freedom is far from guaranteed. Eason Chen, Harel Hughes, and Sally Jensen in Taipei for TaiwanPlus.
Electric bikes have been in high demand around the world. They're not only a healthy and easy way to get around, but are also good for the environment. Engineers in Taiwan have taken these e-bikes to the next level. Our reporter Sandy Chi has the story.
One of the oldest, cheapest, and most environmentally friendly ways to get around. Bicycles have had a revival in recent years, with new electric designs more popular than ever. But they still require electricity to power up. To make these vehicles even more sustainable, an engineering team from National Taiwan University has developed a self-charging system for e-bikes. From braking to pedaling, just about everything you normally do on a bike can now generate the power to keep it moving.
然后它是完全不用使用到电池，或是还要考量到是要常常充电的一个部分。
The charging system uses a nanogenerator, a type of technology that converts mechanical energy into electricity. The process for making it is cheap and eco-friendly.
技术就是透过材料相对的接触分开，它就可以发电。所以你可以把它想象成，它就可以把环境中的一个机械能，把它转为电能的一个技术。那所以我们其实就会把我们的这个元件整合在脚踏车上不同的地方。
The new design was also inspired by snakeskin. The materials contain keratin, a protein found in the skin's outer layer, which can help reduce wear and tear. The engineers say the technology could have other uses well beyond bicycles.
考量过是不是做到一个人体可能在一些关节它比较容易受损的部分， 因为它的组成本来就是一个完全生物可相容性的一个组成，所以这在将来在生意上的发展应该也会蛮有帮助的。
With this new development, the engineers hope their breakthrough can not only benefit the environment, but also the medical field. Howard Zhang and Tani Chi for TaiwanPlus.
Taiwan is wrestling with invasive iguanas that threaten its ecology and environment. Last year, more than 40,000 were caught in the wild and killed, a new record. But some owners of pet iguanas are trying to change their image, as Louise Watt reports.
Owner Tinny adopted her pet from a friend 2 years ago and called it Xiaolong Bao, which translates as soup dumpling. But the green iguana is labelled a pest in Taiwan.
他们真的完全就是可能外表不认识它，会看起来觉得吓人，但其实他们真的他们不会就是主动攻击人，他们其实很有灵性，很聪明，然后他们也不是会就是很可怕的动物。
Though people keep them as pets, there's a number of green iguanas in the wild. These reptiles, native to South and Central America, are considered a threat to Taiwan's agriculture and ecosystem. They eat crops and flowers and nest along waterways. Deemed a harmful species by the government in 2020, they've been hunted and culled in increasing numbers.
很难过。第一点它们小只的时候真的是很可爱。等大了之后，它们的背裂长出来啊，还有形状会改变的时候，它们就变成说，第一点，那也跟它们小只的时候变成不一样。然后很多人就会觉得说变得很恐怖。
Green iguana imports can be traced back to the 1980s, but these soared after Taiwan lifted a ban on their trade in 2001. Authorities say people often abandon the creatures to the wild when they mature, and they can breed quickly. The annual catch rose from 527 in 2016 to more than 14,500 in 2020. And in 2022, more than 40,000 green iguanas were caught and killed. But experts say it's unclear whether this means the green iguana population has actually grown.
民众捕捉后，这个地区的这个绿鬣蜥的数量会显著的减少。但是我们也同样看到，就是说这个数量的减少有一些是不是可能跑掉了？就是说我们也看到分布的那个范围有在扩大。
Whether the wild population is growing or not, observers say it's impossible to control their expansion without more money and manpower, something officials here seek to address.
其实我们在行政上面也做了一些努力大部分的团队他们也就反映这样子冬季他们其实会有遇到一些移除的经费中断的问题，大概也就逐渐解决。
Instead of hunting wild iguanas, enthusiasts would like to see them adopted. But authorities say it's hard to care for the creatures, and such a move could end up violating their welfare. The government maintains this transplanted reptile is an invasive species, and they must be killed to prevent them from damaging Taiwan's ecology. Alex Chen and Louise Watt for TaiwanPlus.
Animal protection officials have rescued a Formosan black bear caught in a trap. The bear was found in a village in the eastern county of Hualien. Rescuers had to amputate one of the animal's toes, which had been severely damaged by the steel jaw trap. The bear has been taken to a recovery center for treatment. There will be no penalties for the person who set the trap, as they said catching the bear was unintended and reported the incident immediately.
这个案例呢，也一样是由农民主动通报之后，积极协助黑熊的救伤，所以其实这对我们来讲都是一个很好的消息，表示黑熊的保育呢逐渐受到大家的重视。
Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Remember to download the TaiwanPlus app for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. Finally, we leave you with images of an elephant parade at a Hindu festival in southern India. I'm Erica Liu. Take care and see you next time.